Okay, so that all is kind of background to complete our greenhouse effect diagram, that the Earth is emitting this longer wavelength radiation. And we can see here, the way that I've drawn this, it's different than what's going on over here. What's going on over here is that the shortwave radiation passes through these molecules, CO2, CH4, and water vapor. By the way, there is a consistency with these little symbols here. So this is CO2. So carbon is black in all of these. So here's your C in CO2. Here's your O, oxygen. And for H2O, H is here the white, and O is the red again. And then H is white over here, and carbon is black there. So you're just looking at carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, and you're looking at CO2, H2O, and CH4. And so it's all the same. So anyway, on this side, on the long wave side, I've drawn it so that these molecules get in the way of the long wave radiation coming from the Earth. And so we won't get into molecularly why that's the case, but it's basically that the wavelengths are the right wavelengths, that they interact with the molecules in such a way that the molecules absorb that radiation and then re-emit it in all directions. But they interact with it. They make it so that it's harder for that radiation to escape to space because they are absorbing it. So what is the definition of a greenhouse gas then in terms of electromagnetic radiation? Molecules that interact very little with short wavelength radiation coming from the sun, but absorb long wave radiation coming from the Earth. So that is our first learning objective. And so then these